Hey, I just woke up from a nap, so still trying to wake up from the nap. Uh, I woke up super early today at like 4:30 so I could go to work at 5 and then got off work, worked out, and I went and read for a while, and now I'm recording. Then I'm gonna go back and read. I posted a picture, a little bit of a picture, I guess, of my workout so far, of like how it's going, I guess, just so you guys can see the progress. And I want to post more eventually. I feel really weird when I post like about my body. I think my body looks great, but I just don't want to come off as one of those, dare I say it, douchebags who just constantly take pictures of their body and like flex all the time. I don't want to be one of those guys, but I do want to show you guys my progress, because working out is like it's a big part of my day. I do it every day, and I have goals of where I want my body to be, so I want you guys to see the progress of it. Yeah, so I was thinking today, I was reading a book about finances, and it was Susie Orman's 9 Steps to Financial Freedom. And I don't know if it's you guys too, or just me, but I sometimes feel embarrassed when I'm reading like a finance book, or even like a book on success. Like, I almost feel embarrassed if people saw that I was reading a finance book, or if people saw that I was reading a success book. For some reason, like, I guess I feel embarrassed because it seems like if you're reading a wealth book or a book about finance, then you're struggling, and people are so weird about money that they're like, they want to keep that a secret from everybody, which I understand. You don't want people knowing exactly how much you make and where you got it, but like I said before, I think finance is in everything. It's in your relationships. It's in your family. It's in, your home. It makes things easier. Your career. It's everywhere. So might as well master it and get good at it and understand it. So I was thinking that wasn't the point, but let me know if you guys feel the same way. Like, if you're in say a library or Barnes and Noble, you pick up a book about success or money, do you feel embarrassed? Like, you don't want people to read the title of the book you're reading because you're embarrassed about what you're reading? Let me know. It amazes me how many people will complain about a certain area of their life, or will like openly struggle with something and not research the crap out of it to fix it. That bothers me the most, I think. Like, it's 2017. Everybody knows Google exists. Everybody knows there's a book about everything. And yet, if someone's struggling with their money, their first idea isn't to go to a book or to, check out a seminar or anything like that. Like, maybe it's because they don't really want to change, I guess. Like, if your relationship sucks, why aren't you reading about relationships? It's the thought. Like, I know my finances suck. I know there's something inside of me to where I get to a certain point of money, and then either something happens or I blow it. Like, I just find ways to spend it and justify it, and then I'm back to zero. Like for a while, I was living paycheck to paycheck at my job, and I'm able to pay my bills every month. I'm never late on my bills. I'm able to pay my bills. Nothing changed. My hours didn't change. My pay didn't change. And then tax season came around. I got $1,500 back. And somehow, I have nothing material to show for it, but somehow, like, nothing changed. And like, the 1,500 is gone. Or was gone. It was gone fairly quick. And I was still, able to pay off bills with what I was making from work and live off of that as well. So, and honestly, I don't know where it went. How many times does that happen? Like, you get a big chunk of change and you don't know where it went. So I've just been thinking a lot about stuff like that. I know I suck at finances. Because if I didn't suck at finances, I would have a lot of money and not live in my car. So I read about it. Like, I study it and I focus on it and every aspect of it. Like, is it beliefs? Certain beliefs that I have or had as a child that kind of shape the way I look at money and finances? Maybe. So that was just what I was thinking today. If you're struggling with something, or if you know you're bad at it and you need to be good at it, then I don't really want to hear excuses from you. I want to see, like, you put in the work. Like, I've known a couple people. I've worked with people who complain about their relationships day after day after day after day. Like, they sound so miserable. And at first I would give them advice, like I'm one to give advice, but I've read books about relationships. I mean, I'm not in a relationship, but I feel like I could give some advice that I have to this guy. Nope. For one, he didn't take it. And two, I'm like, why don't you study it? Like, figure it out. He's like, no, it's the way my lady is. And I started asking questions. Turns out it wasn't. It was this guy. It was 100% what he does. And at some point, they just don't want help. And I feel like I'm rambling, but maybe this is making sense to you. I don't know. Let me know. Like, maybe just people want to vent, especially in a work situation, I guess. I can't hold it against them, but I just don't like hearing people complain about something and then next month complain about that same thing still and haven't done anything about it. Yeah. Like, my biggest thing is I'll complain about work. Like, sometimes I'll complain about work, but I feel like I complain because everybody else does. I'm not truly, like, hateful of my job. I don't mind it. I like what I do. It's not my career, definitely. And that's been the biggest thing, I think. And I'm preaching to myself here, definitely. Like, I know for a fact that I'd be okay if I quit this job as a chef and pursued acting and comedy 100%. I know it. Like, you get that gut feeling that if you do something, it's gonna work out. And I have that gut feeling. Like, if I just pursued acting, like, went and got a job at a studio or somewhere, anything, I would make it. Like, bills would be paid and stuff like that, but I continue to stay in this situation for some reason. And maybe I just want to vent. Maybe this whole video is just for me. But, yeah. I had a good day. Today was a really good day. It's a bunch of thinking stuff today. I'm really ready to just get focused and get going, because I found out that when my mind is focused on something, then it's okay. It's a good day. But it needs to be focused on something that's progressing me. Because when I'm at work, I'm focused. I'm focused at my job. and helping people, and there's people around that I enjoy. And that keeps me, it kind of keeps my mind numb. And when I have days off, that's why I've been having bad days off, because I got nothing to keep my mind focused. I don't have, for one, friends, but I don't think that's the big issue. For me, it's working, it's growing. If I don't have growth in my life, then I feel super depressed. So just taking that big leap and just doing it. I don't know why I'm not doing anything about it now. Like, I physically could be doing something towards my goal of acting in comedy, and I'm using excuses with myself, to be honest. Like, I'm using paying off my car and paying off my debts as an excuse to not do something. And it frustrates me that I'm doing it. And whether it's something like I don't think I'm good enough to do it, or it won't be perfect, or I'm not ready, or even if it's not the career that I want to do, which is hard for me to even think about. I don't know, it's just frustrating that I'm not making moves when I know for a fact I can do both. I can pay off my car, and I can make moves towards acting. There's so much stuff I can do, and I'm not doing it. And I have 2 days off in a row starting tomorrow. Like, I'm in a good mood. Like, today's been great. But, like, I haven't been thinking about this at all. Like, this video is making me think about it, which is weird. So, I gotta do something. And there's something I can do. Because I don't want to keep making excuses. That's what everybody does. And I'm definitely preaching to myself for this video. But I'm gonna do something. It kind of scares me to even think about it. I'm gonna do something to further my career in these 2 days off. I have the money to do it and the time, so no excuse. If you're on my social medias, like Instagram, or I started a new Facebook page at I'm Brandon Ferris. That way I don't have to, limit how many friends I can have on my personal page. I can just grow as big as it needs to be. If you're on my social media, Snapchat, Twitter, anything, try to hit me up tomorrow or Wednesday. Send me a message saying, what are you doing? Like, did you do something already or what? Like, really get on my case so I do it. And I don't need motivation to, do something all the time or to pursue my dreams. But if you guys are holding me accountable, I'm gonna do something about it. And that's why I enjoy you guys being here, because you hold me accountable. And you let me know when I'm doing something wrong, and you say, hey, don't you think you should be doing this? You said in this video you're doing this, you ain't doing this. So, I really appreciate you guys, for one, keeping me company, but two, holding me accountable and keeping me on track, because it's easy to get off track, I guess. And I don't want to. I want to grind in the right areas, because it's easy to look busy. I think there was something I read in a book that said motion and action are two different things. I think it was. I don't know. Where motion is you're moving, but you're not doing anything. And action is when you're doing something that's productive, going towards what you want to do. And this video is super long. I love you with my whole heart if you've watched this point. If you have watched this whole video, let me know in the comments. Say, hey, I watched the whole video, and that way I'll know. And then I'll give you a thumbs up emoji. Alright, I love you guys. I'll cut it here, but I'm gonna go make moves. Okay, bye.